Slide on in. Appointments are bad. Change is good.
Our producer engineer in the studio, the Joe Delicious and Jody Rose. Sports guys, Harley the Hammer Chambliss, Gary the Clutch McClendon, the amazing Matt Driscoll, our mascot, Hosmer the Wonder Cat, our announcer, the Philadelphia Phenomenon, Zach Morris. Here at the Dome, our statistician, Roger 007 Abels, and our sports information coordinator, Mr. Jordan Irvine. Our video producer at SBCTexans.com, Mr. Billy Alonso. Our athletic director, Rock and Roll Roger Redding. President of South Plains College, Dr. Robin Satterwhite. General manager, owner, operator of KLVT Leveland, Cute Boots Broadcasting, LLC. The lovely Miss Tanya Moody. I'm Michael East, KLVT Sports. Hope you enjoy it. South Plains is 9-0 on the year, 4-0 in the conference. They are number 1 in the country. Frank Phillips comes in 9 in jersey, white shorts, orange trim, and orange letters. Frank Phillips in the road black, black jersey, black shorts, blue numbers outlined in gold. For Frank Phillips, this will be Savage. He'll jump it against Big Giovanni Scott for the Texans. And the tip controlled by Frank Phillips. This will be Lansomere Paul with the basketball across the timeline between the circles. Leave it about above the ring. A hard drive right side of the box and back out into the corner they'll go. Now Paul out the left-hand side again. Hard drive left side of the box. Floated it up and down. Lansomere Paul first hoop of the ball game. And the Texans trail it 2-0. Right-hand side has been Biela. Working to his right, out front for Guy, and around left, Panopio. 18 to shoot, and Panopio up top for Big Giovanni Scott. Off the right-hand side for Rivaldo Soares. Made his man stumble and fall. 3 on the back up, no good. Big pin by Ayla, the rebound to the putback. Bad pin by Ayla's got the bucket. The other way, here come the guys from Frank Phillips, and a runner by DJ Richardson the other way. Richardson has his first hoop of the ball game. 4-2 Frank Phillips at 18:56 to go in the front half tonight. Brought to you in part by Jay Boudreau, your Texas Farm Bureau insurance agent. Guy, top of the ring. 3, poured it down. Uat Guy will hit the 3 from the top of the circle. And it's a 5-4 lead for South Plains. And across the timeline comes Paul. Paul, the basketball, working to his right. Cut off out there, now comes back to his left. Leaves it out between the circles, gets it right back with 14 to shoot. Paul just right of the wing. 8 to shoot. Backs away out front. Richardson, long 3. Back iron, no good. Rebound to Panopio, and here they come. Down the floor right, Giovanni Scott stepped out of bounds with it. Scott caught it deep, tried to get it back to Biela. But Giovanni Scott caught it deep. Turnover against South Plains College. It'll belong back to Frank Phillips. South Plains 5, Frank Phillips 4, 18:07 to go here in half number 1 tonight. Out front, Richardson on the switch for Paul into the right wing. Fought up the 3. Oh, wow. Ben by Ayla. Going to be called for the foul. I'm sure if Big Ben Biela knew he was going to grab that one, he might have earned it. Free throw line occupied by Lansomere Paul. He's averaging just over 12 a contest into tonight. So Paul will go to the free throw line. Lansomere Paul, the sophomore. Free throw up and down. He's got 3. That'll tie us at 5 apiece at 17:58 to go here in half number 1 tonight. So Paul back to the free throw line to shoot a second when that one's in and out. Rivaldo Soares clears up the glass. And here comes free throw number 3. Rivaldo Soares was ready to go, man. So was I. Lance Paul will shoot a third off that breeze foul on Biela. He'll get the second one. He'll get the third one, I should say. Lance Paul has 4. It's a 6-5 lead for the guys from Frank Phillips. Pinocchio out the left-hand side. Paul corrals him, gives it off up front. Drop it off right for Biela. Fought off a defender. Now Guy around left, Panopio. Back out left-hand side, Rivaldo Soares 10 to shoot. Drop it off for Guy in the box. Kick out right. Giovanni Scott called for a travel. Turnover, South Plains. First half brought to you in part by McDonald's. Download the app from the Google Play Store or the iTunes Store. Once you've got that, you'll get curbside delivery, McCafe rewards, and more. McDonald's. I'm loving it. Right-hand side, Paul. Paul to his left, picked up by Biela. Paul gives it off the right-hand side of the set. This time is Savage. Back up front to Paul to the right side. Paul covered up by Biela. Back out front for Richardson, 8 to shoot. Out into the far corner, wild run. Giovanni Scott defended it well. And the rebound out of there to Rivaldo Soares. Soares down the floor, pull up 15, missed badly. Rebound is going to be out of bounds. It'll belong back to Frank Phillips. Frank Phillips 6, South Plains 5, 16:56 to go here in half number one tonight. And across the timeline comes Richardson, throws it away. Panopio picked it out of there. Down the floor, right-hand Soares out to Biela in the right corner. Now Guy, top of the ring, 3 on the way, knocked down another one. UWAT Guy's got a pair of threes from the top of the circle. You can hear Coach Hackett yelling, get there, get there, get there. Nobody got there. 8-6 lead South Plains, out front Richardson. Richardson, the basketball, wants to give it to Paul, doesn't have him, and left it left-hand side for Savage. Now Richardson, back out front for Bell. Bell back around left, Richardson 6 to shoot, drives into the traffic. Guy altered that shot, rebound loose. It's going to be picked up by Frank Phillips. Left side 3 out of the corner, Richardson no good. Rebound this time to Panopio. Texans, Panopio speeding it down the floor. Spins out in the right-hand wing and gives it up. Rivaldo Soares, top of the circle. Panopio drops it off baseline. Giovanni Scott, good move to the window. A foul will be called on Frank Phillips. Going to go on Manny Bell. It'll be his first. And a shooting foul for Giovanni Scott. So Giovanni Scott to the stripe. He'll shoot 2. The big kid out of Toronto. Giovanni Scott squares up, fires away, back irons it, no good. He'll shoot a second. So Giovanni Scott, a second one coming. Jalen Collins comes on for Frank Phillips. Out went Jovan Savage. Somebody else snuck in out there as well. We'll check it as we go. Giovanni Scott, second free throw on the way, and he'll get one of 2 of them. So Scott a free throw, puts South Plains in front. Frank Phillips 9-6. Paul with the basketball, working with Richardson to his right. The other check-in was Shahoun. Out in the far corner. Hard drive down the baseline, blocked from behind by Giovanni Scott. Giovanni Scott with a nasty block from behind on C.J. Ray. It's out of bounds. It'll belong back to the Frank Phillips College Plainsman. Out the right-hand side with it is Paul. Now Richardson down the baseline. Near a travel. Not sure how that one didn't get called. And Guy will pull the rebound on the ugly shot out of the hands of Schoen. Down the floor, out front, UWAT Guy to the right side for big Giovanni Scott. Roll to the hoop. Guy, easy basket. UWAT Guy has got 8. Timeout, Frank Phillips. 15:07 to go here in half number one. South Plains 11. Frank Phillips 6. KLVT Levelland. KLVTradio.com in Levelland. Call 894-3333. And brought to you by McDonald's. You can see them on College Avenue in Levelland. They're open right now, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. That's McDonald's. I'm loving it. Texans loving an 11-6 lead here early on. Paul on the switch to his right. Wanted to run Rivaldo Soares to the hoop. And Soares is called for a foul. It'll be his first of the ball game against Rivaldo Soares. Team foul number 2 on South Plains. At 14:56 to go in the half. Inbound pass still looking. Lob it in way out front for Schoen. Kick out right side. 3 on the way. Collins. And he'll miss. Rebound to Giovanni Scott. Giovanni Scott out the right-hand side. And he is called for a charging foul. So Giovanni Scott will pick up his first, team foul number 3 for South Plains. Is Steve Green looking for an explanation. Scott will come off. On will come Myron Gardner. 14:42 to go front half. South Plains 11, Frank Phillips 6. Across the timeline, Paul out the right side. High post leave here for Schoen. Schoen on the switch, right side, and back out front. Paul wants to run the left side of the box, lost it, it's out of bounds. Turnover, Frank Phillips. So Frank Phillips will give it right back on the TO. Lady Texans were winners here early tonight as the Lady Texans beat up Frank Phillips 84-52. One of the biggest offensive nights of production the Lady Texans have had this year. 6 in double figures. Gardner from the top of the ring, run to the hoop, drop it off. Guy missed the chip shot. Rebound, Philmon Garib Hewitt, who is checked on. Right corner, Gardner. Lob at high post, Guy again. And Guy is called for a travel and a turnover against the Texans. So here comes Valentine Cat on for UOT Guy, as Guy will get his first breather of the night. The big cat out of the Cameroon will check on. His game is coming along quite nicely here in 2021. Out front, left side, DJ Richardson. Richardson the basketball, gives it up top. This will be Tanksley. Drop it off underneath the box, and Cat gives up a bucket underneath to Giovanna Savic. It'll be his first hoop of the ball game. 11-8 lead for South Plains. Soares out of the right wing, up front Gardner. Gardner hard drive to his right, step through, layup, got it down. Myron Gardner. Myron Gardner off that first step is a tough guy to beat. South Plains 13, Frank Phillips 8, 13-27 front half. Tanksley comes out the right side for TJ Richardson. Lob to the high post, give it up for Savage. And back out into the corner right for Richardson. Back to Savage, circles it back up top. 9 to shoot, long 3 nestled home. Jaheim Tanksley hits one from a different zip code. And the Texans lead it 13-11. Panopio into the right side of the set, gives it up top for Gardner. Now Garib Hewitt, left wing, here he comes. Double pump the layup, no foul call. Garib Hewitt got out of there with the ball. Gardner up front, stepping out. Rivaldo Soares, 3, front iron, no good. Rebound, Valentine Cat, Texans keep it. Gardner, step 3, top of the circle, knocked it down. Myron Gardner's got 5, give the assist to Valentine Cat off the board. Texans lead it 16-11. Right-hand side, Collins. Collins to his left, cut off. Gives it up the left side and gets it on the switch. Collins, quick 3, no good. Rebound pulled out of there by DALPH Panopio. He'll cross it over. Right-hand side into the baseline. Soares down the baseline stripe. Kick out, Garib Hewitt, left side 3, too strong. Rebound off the backside, picked up by Jalen Collins and stole by Gardner. Big dunk on the other end, up and down. A big dunk for Myron Gardner. That'll get him going behind us here at the Dome. Soares will come off, Gardner will come off. Biela checks back on. So Biela, Garib Hewitt, Panopio. Gardner's stuck. Garib Hewitt, Cat, Biela, Panopio, and Myron Gardner. Myron Gardner, the big kid out of Detroit, he can make it happen. Out front to the right-hand side on the dribble goes C.J. Ray. Good run to the hoop. Tanksley just flings it up there. Rebound put back is no good. Out of the hands of Savic, and the rebound to Gardner. Gardner down the floor, kick out left. Garib Hewitt down the baseline. Still on the attack. Runs it through, gives it out. Biela, 3 out of the corner, and he pours it down. Bad Ben Biela, he's got 5. Texans are up 10. Left-hand side on the drive, Gar, and that is a charging foul on Aiden Gar. It'll be his first of the ball game. Turnover against Frank Phillips, just the second foul against the Plainsman. As back on for Frank Phillips comes Schoon. Off the floor came Savage. Texans have it back now up 10 off the big three out of the corner from Biela. Left-hand side, Gardner. Gardner the basketball, looked at Panopio, took it down the box himself, and drew the foul with the left hand. Foul's going to go on number 32. That is on Schoon, on 23. Adola Schoon will draw the foul. That'll put Myron Gardner back to the stripe. Myron Gardner's got 7 early on. Free throw, back iron, no good. He'll shoot a second. South Plains 21, Frank Phillips 11, 11:05 to go here in the front half on the George R. Keeling Germania Insurance Agency scoreboard. Gardner, second free one. Rolled it in and out, no good. Rebound will come out to Frank Phillips. The lead will hold at 10 with 11 minutes to play in the front end of this one. Paul left side driving by Ayla. Got cut off, left it underneath, and an easy basket for C.J. Ray. Nice play by Lanshamir Paul to draw the flies. Ray got the honey. By Ayla out front, the lead 8 South Plains. Cat round left-hand side for Panopio. High screen from Cat. Oh, he had Cat on the roll, didn't see him. Garib Hewitt pulls up at 8 in the paint and sprays it in anyway. Philmon Garib Hewitt, first basket for the Boston, Massachusetts sophomore. Texans back up 10. Lanshamir Paul out of the left side, working to his right. Stepping out on Biela, runs it up, lays it down. Lanshamir Paul, he's got 6. Biela lost him in the shuffle. Plus 8, South Plains, 10 minutes to go here in half number 1. Panopio to his right, gives it up. Gardner above the rings. High screen from Cat. Gardner down the right side of the box. Pick and roll. Cat got tied up. Tried to drop it to the backside, and it's loose. Picked up by Frank Phillips, as Schoon will clear it. Out front with it is Paul. Paul the basketball. Wants to drop it off into the box for Schoon against Cat down the right block. Schoon just clearing Cat out of the way, will score it. Timeout on the floor taken by Steve Green and the South Plains College Texans. South Plains 23, Frank Phillips 17 on KLVT Leveland. He'll bring it up, the lead 6 for South Plains. Garib Hewitt left for Panopio, and he'll bring it between the circles. Now Garib Hewitt down the left side of the box. Dump off to Biela, who is fouled. So the foul on Frank Phillips. See where that's going to go in the crowd. Foul is going to go against Manny Bell, his second of the ball game, the 4th against the Plainsmen. As Richardson coming back on, off comes Bell for Coach Chris Hackett. Inbound pass from Panopio. Out in the corner by Ayla. Quick 3 in and out, no good. Rebound Gardner, and he is not fouled going to the hoop. Got it knocked loose. Down the floor, right side, Paul run to the hoop and swiped away by Ben Biela on the board. Gardner the other way. Weave the traffic, fight it up, lay it down. Myron Gardner, why not? Myron Gardner with a heck of a switch dribble on the attack. He's got 9. Texans 25, Frank Phillips 17. Down the floor with the basketball, out the left-hand wing and on the switch. C.J. Ray comes out top. Back up front of the rings for Richardson. Good hard drive to his right, poked away by Gardner. Out of there with it, Philmon Garib Hewitt. Here he comes, finger roll up and down. Philmon Garib Hewitt's got 4, and the Texans are back up 10 at 8:32 to go here in the front half. Brought to you in part by Jay Boudreau, your Texas Farm Bureau insurance agent. Out front, Lanshamir Paul trying to drive left. Good roll to the hoop, and a foul on Garib Hewitt trying to defend it against Schoon. Oh, wait a minute. It's not on Garib Hewitt, it's on Guy. It'll be his first and the 4th against the Texans. Giovanni Scott will get ready to come back in. Free throw on the way, up and down for Adola Schoon. He's got 3 in the ball game. He'll shoot another. Scott on, Gardner off. By Ayla, Guy, Garib Hewitt, Scott, and Panopio for Steve Green. Second free throw from Schoon. He'll get them both. Frank Phillips is 4 of 5 from the stripe. The Texans are 1 of 4. 27-19, South Plains in front 8. Panopio out in the corner for Garrett Hewitt. Steps by his defender, gives it up. Biela, 3, back iron, no good. Scott knocked the rebound loose. It is going to be a foul. Philemon Garrett Hewitt picks up his first of the ball game. Team foul number 5 on South Plains. 8:03 to play front half. 27-19 in favor of South Plains. They're up 8. They have been up 10. Backcourt DJ Richardson. Across the timeline he'll come. Drop it off the left-hand side and to the right goes Paul. Cut off in the wing, still dribbling. Goes to the back door, an easy bucket underneath for C.J. Ray. Nice pass by Paul to find C.J. Ray streaking the right baseline. Panopio across the timeline, battling it by Richardson. Here's a 3 from Philemon Garrett Hewitt out of the corner. Garrett Hewitt will stick the 3. The assist from Panopio. He's got 7. And South Plains on their 30-21 lead, plus 9, 7:20 to go in the half. On the far corner, kick back out left wing, easy 3 from Lance Amir Paul. He's got 9. 30-24 South Plains. Panopio run to the hoop, right-hand layup. Great body control, blocking foul, Frank Phillips. I really thought that was going to go on as a no call. But the foul is going to be on Geyer. It'll be his second. So Geyer's second foul of the ball game will put DALPH Panopio to the line. The Ragin' Roman is averaging 8.8 a contest coming into the contest tonight. Texans 1 of 4 from the stripe. We'll see if Panopio can change those fortunes, and he will. First free throw by DALPH Panopio. Off will come Garrett Hewitt. On will come Rivaldo Soares. Jalen Collins back for Frank Phillips. Former Estacado Matador, if memory serves me correctly. Second free throw on the way from DALPH Panopio. Panopio will hit the second. He's got a pair of points. And the Texans are back up 8. South Plains 32, Frank Phillips 24. 6:59 to go in the half. Left-hand side, way out left for Collins. Gives it up front for Paul. Paul directing traffic with it. Coming to his right. Lost it. Picked up by Rivaldo Soares. Biela out of there with it. Down the floor, Panopio right. Out front, Soares. Long 3. Top of the ring, and he pours it down. Rivaldo Soares will stick the 3. Timeout, Frank Phillips. South Plains 35, Frank Phillips 24. KLVT Leveland, KLVTradio.com, KLVT Facebook Live, and at SPCTexans.com.
I feel pretty.
You haven't ordered one until now. The new hotter, juicier Quarter Pounder burgers from McDonald's. We cook it right when you order. So good, they'll leave you speechless.
At the Hockley County School Employees Credit Union, we take pride in being your credit union. Russell Best and his staff can help with a variety of your banking needs. Whether you come inside or access the convenient drive-up window, you'll always get dependable and friendly service. Come on by. Let them help with a loan for that new car, boat, or RV. They're ready to serve you and can be accessed online. hcsecu.org. Hockley County School Employees Credit Union.
33-33. They're insuring Texans just like you at J. Boudreaux, Texas Farm Bureau Insurance Agency. Ball out of the right-hand wing on the dribble. Richardson way out there. Fires it up, no good. Soares tipped the rebound. Biela picked it up. Texans the other way. Now up 11, their biggest lead of the night. Soares down the right baseline. Backdoor Biela. Two-handed dunk for Bad Ben Biela. He's got 7, the Rivaldo Soares assist, and the Texans are up 13. Left-hand side with it is Richardson. Richardson, the basketball on his hip, now works to his right. Gives it up out front, and an illegal screen is called on Schoen. It'll be his second. 2 on Schoen, 2 on Bell, 2 on Geyer, and a timeout on the floor. 5:50 to play in the half. South Plains 30. Down the floor, DALPH Panopio. Across the timeline to his right. Up front, Giovanni Scott. Kick out right-hand side for Biela. He'll back away. Now Guy above the circle. Now Panopio again. 14 to shoot. Left side soars. Drop it off to Guy in the baseline. Good cut by Ayla. Right hand up and down. Bad bend by Ayla's got 9. Nice pass from Uot. Guy from the mid post to get by Ayla streaking right side. Texans up 15 with 5:16 to go here in the half. Out front to the right-hand side on the dribble, Samir Paul. Gives it up front for Richardson. He'll work out left, Panopio in his pocket. Panopio picked his pocket. It's loose, picked up way out front. Paul the basketball again. Paul runs it down the left side. Foul on Guy. He got to swinging, and that's not going to work. Oh, wait a minute. It's on by Ayla. It's not even on Guy. His second of the ball game for Big Ben by Ayla. And that means Philemon Garib Hewitt getting ready to come back for the Texans. Samir Paul has had a ball game already, and that free throw's up and down. He's 3 of 4 from the stripe and has 10 here in the front half. Averages right at 12 a game coming into this one. Paul will get ready to shoot a second. Ayla comes off as fabulous Phil Garib Hewitt checks into the ball game. Second one up and good. Paul got them both. He is 4 of 5 from the free throw line is Paul. And he has 11 tonight for Coach Chris Hackett and the Plainsmen. South Plains up 13, 4:55 to go in the half. Panopio right down the right side of the box for the layup. The Raging Roman with the easy bucket. Texans back up 15, 4:40 to go here in the half. Right-hand side with it, Tanksley. Gives it off left side for Richardson as Gardner getting ready to come back. Kick back out front, Richardson by Panopio. He's fouled by somebody from somewhere. Who's that going to be? Is that Giovanni Scott? It is. It's his second. So Scott picks up his second of the ball game. Team foul number 7 on South Plains. Comes at 4:30 to go here in the half. Texans lead it 41-26. Free throw line from DJ Richardson. Up and good. He's got 3. Rangatkuth will come on for the first time tonight. Out goes Scott. Off comes DALPH Panopio. And back on comes Myron Gardner. 41-27 South Plains. Now 41-28. Richardson gets them both. He's got 4 in the contest. Texans back the other way. Rangatkuth, the skipper this now with Panopio on the pine. Hard drive right side soars. Back up top, Garib Hewitt now soars right side 3, shorted it. Rebound, run down out in the far corner where it's picked up by C.J. Ray for the Plainsmen. Garib Hewitt couldn't track it down. Richardson kick out 3 right side and pours it in. Does Jaheim Tanksley. He's got 6 in the contest. Lead cuts back to 10. Out front, Gatkuth. Pick and roll, gives it off to Guy. Didn't have much. Called for a travel. Turnover against South Plains. So the lead dwindles to 10. It's been plus 15 for the Texans. 3:50 to play in the half. 41-31, South Plains in front. Left-hand side, Tanksley. Tanksley hard drive to his left. Cut off and gives it up front for Richardson. Drop it off into the box. Back down dribble, poked away by Gardner. Picked up out front by Collins. He'll run to the hoop. Left-hand layup up and good. Jalen Collins got his first bucket of the evening. And the lead dwindles to 8 for South Plains. So the Plainsmen on a run. Scott on the switch out front for Philemon Garib Hewitt. Fabulous Phil puts it on the floor with a left hand and moves to his left. Good move to the hoop. Kick out. Gatkuth. 3. Bangs it home. Rangatkuth on the Philemon Garib Hewitt assist. And the Texans jump right back in front. Plus 11. South Plains 44. Frank Phillips 33. 3:02 to go here in the front half tonight. Lady Texans were winners earlier as they beat Frank Phillips this evening, 84-52. Hard drive right side of the hoop, layup no good. Rebound, Myron Gardner off the miss by Richardson. Down the floor, Garib Hewitt lost it, saves it back in. Soares goes and gets it. Tried to lob it in and couldn't get it there. Back the other way, Frank Phillips, left-hand layup up and good by Tanksley on the other end. He's got 8. Cuts the lead back to 9 at 2:29 to go here in the front half. And the basketball belongs to South Plains. Hard drive, Gardner, left-hand layup, sure enough. Myron Gardner with a gorgeous first step. He's got 11 in the ballgame. 46-35 in favor of South Plains College. Texans leading Frank Phillips, 2:07 to go here in the half in the Dome tonight. Wild runner on the way. Nowhere close that time for Bell. Down the floor with the basketball. Texans, easy layup, Myron Gardner again. Myron Gardner's got 13. Suddenly Myron Gardner just cutting up this Frank Phillips defense. 48-35, Texans back up 13 with a minute and a half to play in the half. Out front, hard dribble to his left, goes Savage. Lost it, and Garib Hewitt's out of there with it. Texans will get it back. 1:28 to play here in the half. Back the other way, South Plains, Garib Hewitt, left side of the box, gives it to Gardner in the corner, and here he comes again. Kicks up to Guy, 7-footer, got slapped as he let it go, and the foul's going to be on DJ Richardson. It'll be his first of the ball game. So that's team foul number 7 against the Plainsmen at 1:16 to go here in the front half. And to the free throw line goes Uat Guy. He's got 8 in the ball game. That's the big guy out of Australia. Free throw on the way from Guy. Back ironed it. He'll shoot a second. So back in comes Lansamir Paul. Off the floor comes C.J. Ray. And Uat Guy will shoot a second. This team is loaded full of micro guards, but they can play this game. Richardson, Powell, and Tanksley. Free throw up and good for Uat Guy. He's got 9 of the contest, this guy. Good night for the big kid out of Australia. Across the timeline, this is Tanksley. Tanksley back out front for Collins. And Collins has his pocket picked, and Gardner will be called for a foul. That was a nice steal by Myron Gardner. And Steve Green is not happy, and I can't blame him. That was grand larceny by Myron Gardner. He stole everything, including the whistles. The free throw line goes Jalen Collins. He'll shoot the 1-and-1 against the single bonus. The southpaw flings it up there, no good. Rebound, Morangadku. Texans the other way. Out front with the basketball. This is Gardner. Gardner on the switch for Garib Hewitt up top. Gives it off to Soares. Now the weave to Gardner. Left side of the set, high dribble. Trying to work his way by Paul and does. Runs it up, right hand, layup up and good. Myron Gardner off the initial screen, buzzed by 3 defenders and scores it. He's got 15. Paul out of the right hand wing, 31 seconds to play in the half. Hard drive left, good dump off, and a foul will be charged underneath on Gardner on the put up. Gardner will pick up his second of the ball game. So Gardner with 2, Baielu with 2, and Scott with 2 for the Texans. 2 on Schoen, 2 on Bell, 2 on Gare for the Plainsmen. Free throw out of the hands. Theron Sell is no good. He'll shoot a second. Woody Theron Sell, the guy at the free throw line. Gardner comes off. As on comes Panopio. So Panopio, Gadkuth, Soares, Garib Hewitt, and Guy. Second free throw from Theron Sell is good. And he's got his first point of the day. 51-36. South Plains up 15 with 24 seconds to go in the half. Out front, Gadkuth, the guy, and around left, Panopio. Back up front for Soares. Good ball movement, 15 to shoot. Garib Hewitt threw it away, but drew a foul. It's going to be on Jalen Collins, would be my guess, and it is. Jalen Collins will pick up his first. That is team foul number 7 against Frank Phillips, and that will put to the free throw line fabulous Phil Garib Hewitt, the kid out of Boston, Mass. Garib Hewitt averaging 9-3 a ball game in his second season with the Texans. He's got 7 tonight. Garrett Hewitt shimmies the shoulders, and that one's in and out, no good. Rebound run down by Frank Phillips, quickly down the floor. Tanksley block shot by Gatkuth underneath. Rebound off of Frank Phillips, out of bounds. Gatkuth hanging around the ring, suddenly sees Tanksley coming at him. He gives up about 8 inches on that play, and Garrett Hewitt just spanks it away from him. Down the floor, Soares, runner from three-quarter, just about got it down as he flew across the half-court stripe, but couldn't get it to go. South Plains 51, Frank Phillips 36 at the half. Here on KLVT Levelland, KLVTradio.com. Circle HBK Design. All your custom apparel, caps, sweatshirts, pullovers, T-shirts, polo shirts, you name it. They can put your logo on it at Circle HBK Design, just west of the square on Houston in downtown Levelland. You can also find them on Facebook. They're keeping me pretty fly for a sports guy at Circle HBK Design in Levelland. So the Texans with a 51-36 lead and the basketball as we go to the back half. Giovanni Scott, Ben Biela, Rivaldo Soares, DALPH Panopio, and Uat Guy out there for Steve Green. Panopio across the timeline on the switch, and now Scott out between the circles. Hard drive to his right, got hung on to, but battled by it. Now Soares, right side, 15, rolled it across, no good. Biela the rebound, and he'll run it out. Good play by Biela to get it out of the crowd. Panopio out front, 12 to shoot. Panopio backs up to 18 feet, pops it up there, no good. Got his own rebound. It is off of Frank Phillips and out of bounds. And the Texans will keep it. They'll get a third look at it. 19 to shoot with 19:27 to go here in the back half. Scott out front. Works to his right. Good drive down the right side of the box. Tried to throw it to Guy. It is loose underneath and picked up by Frank Phillips, the turnover. Down the floor, stop and pop. Biela will draw the foul against Manny Bell. It has been Biela, his third of the ball game. That is not the foul you were dreaming of if you're Ben Biela this early in the half, as he'll get ready to go to the pine for Philemon Garrett Hewitt. Free throw on the way is no good, out of the hands of Manny Bell. He'll shoot a second. Bell, averaging just nearly 13 a game coming into the night, has not scored here tonight. So that's one factor you've taken away from the Plainsman. That is his first point of the evening on the back of that free throw. 51-37 South Plains, 19 to play here. Soares out front for Giovanni Scott. Right side opened up, and he slams it home. Giovanni Scott with a good move up front. Everybody gave up on it, and Scott throws down a big dunk. Giovanni Scott's got 3 in the ball game. Left-hand side with it is Richardson. Richardson moving to his right. Lob backdoor. Layup good underneath for Johan Savage. He's got 4 in the ball game. Texan lead cuts back to 14. Soares out of the right-hand side. Soares used up his dribble. Now has to get rid of it. Goes Guy around left to Panopio. Panopio back out front. Giovanni Scott, 12 to shoot. Battling in from the high post. Drops it off. Soares, easy basket. Nice pass by Giovanni Scott. He gets the assist. Scorers will score. He's got 5. Across the timeline, Paul, left side. Texans back up 16 again. Paul, kick out into the left corner. C.J. Ray fights up a long jumper, no good. Garrett Hewitt the rebound, at his pocket pick. Gonna be on the floor. Garrett Hewitt battled it out of there. Quickly down floor, deep lob, tough shot. Scott couldn't get it down. Down the floor they'll come. They'll overthrow C.J. Ray, who ran out of bounds with it. Nobody was back. They missed the basket. Garrett Hewitt's back the other way now. C.J. Ray ran it out of bounds, but they didn't get back in time to realize it. And Garrett Hewitt out front with it, Giovanni Scott. Switch for Panopio. Panopio down the left side of the box. Kick out Garrett Hewitt. Didn't catch it cleanly, but got it inbounds to Soares with 6 to shoot. Here he comes. Soares to his left. Kick out Panopio. Quick 18-footer poured it in. DALPH Panopio Man, he got rid of that three in a hurry. He's got 7. The Texans beat the shot clock. Their biggest lead of the night is now 19. Across the timeline, right side for Paul. Pulls up at 15. Wants to give it on the roll. No travel call. And he drops it off for C.J. Ray for an easy dunk. And a timeout on the floor. Timeout comes at 16:52 to go in the half. South Plains 58. Frank Phillips 41. Now would be Odessa and New Mexico Military. Out front, Giovanni Scott. Scott on the switch, up top for Soares. Works to the right and gives it up. Scott way out left. Long three, and he dials it down. Giovanni Scott from way out there. It is plus 20 South Plains with 16:29 to play. Up front, hard drive, C.J. Ray, a foul away from the ball. Who's it on? It's going to be on Jovana Savic. It'll be his first of the ball game. And a turnover against Frank Phillips. Guy will come off. Gardner on for Steve Green. Across the timeline, Morang Gatkuth, who's come on for DALPH Panopio. Gatkuth to his left on the dribble, 22 to shoot. Scott up front. Drive the right side of the box. Foul on the floor. Gonna go against Frank Phillips. Lansamir Paul will pick up his first. Team foul number 2 on Frank Phillips in the back half. 1 on South Plains. Inbound right side, Philemon Garib-Hewitt. High post Scott. Nice move down the box. Fights it up, but he missed. Rebound, Philemon Garib-Hewitt drug it out of there. Scott up front, steps it down, right hand, fights it up, got it down, Giovanni Scott. Giovanni Scott's got 8 in the ball game, 7 of them here in the second half. 63-41, South Plains, dribble 3, no good. Rebound tipped around, picked up by Frank Phillips. Fight into the jar, that's no good. Rebound run down by Frank Phillips. So Schoen got his own miss. Skip it out left, that's for Collins, 3, no good. Rebound, Giovanni Scott. 3 looks for Frank Phillips. They came away empty. Scott out of the right-hand wing on the dribble. Now running it by his defender. Tried to go out into the corner. It is tipped off of Frank Phillips and out of bounds, says the official on the far right. It'll stay Texan basketball with 18 to shoot. South Plains 63, Frank Phillips 41 here in the Dome tonight. On the campus of South Plains College, Garib-Hewitt 3, left side back iron, no good. Rebound, Rivaldo scores. Scott for 3, no good. Rebound this time, plucked out of there by Schoen for the guys from Frank Phillips. Down the floor, Paul, wild run, puts his head down, and that's a charging foul, right? It is not. It's on Morange. The shoulders almost parallel to the floor, but we'll get the blocking foul as Scott comes off and Guy comes on. Way out front, Lansamir Paul. Out to Richardson. Wild run to the window, and he missed. Rebound out of there, Rivaldo Soares. Soares down the floor to Gatkuth. The Gardner layup up and down. Man, look at the Texans move the ball. Gatkuth to Gardner for the bucket. He's got 17. Texans now up 65-41 with 14:41 to play. Out front, right side, Paul lobs it deep, tipped around, picked up by Gardner off the loose ball. Gardner down the floor, right side. Runs it to 7, kicks it out. Soares, 3, you got it. Rivaldo Soares the 3, and timeout Frank Phillips. South Plains 68, Frank Phillips 41. KLVT Levelland, KLVTradio.com, and loving it. Well, the Texans are putting some distance on this one tonight. South Plains 68, Frank Phillips 41, biggest lead of the Texan evening. Across the timeline come the Plainsmen. Out between the rings, Hugo Edmond, who's come in, lost it, taken away by Gardner. Garib-Hewitt, Gatkuth the other way, fouled by Tanksley. So that'll send Gatkuth to the free throw line. Morang Gatkuth, the sophomore, out of Anchorage, Alaska. So Gatkuth to the free throw lines. Got 3 tonight. Hit a 3 in the front half. And that free throw is up and good. for Moraine Gedkuth. He's got 4 in the contest and will shoot another. Everybody who has been on the court, pardon me, not quite everybody who's been on the court has scored. Myron Gardner pulls the rebound and scores it. Myron Gardner's got 19. The Texans have put 8 in the scorers column. 3 right side, no good for Edmond. Rebound to the Texans, and here it comes. Out front, Garib Hewitt, lost it off his foot. Down the floor, Tanksley run to the other end, left hand, hooping the harm. Jaheim Tanksley will score. He's got 10 in the ballgame. I was trying to get to the point that nearly every Texan who has played has scored. As Gadkuth, Garib Hewitt, Panopio, Biela, Scott, Soares, Gardner, and Guy have all scored buckets tonight for Steve Green's Texans. Free throw line is occupied by Jaheim Tanksley. Free throw on the way. No good. Rebound by Ayla. Texans get it back, and down the floor they come. Out front, Gadkuth to the top for Myron Gardner. Out into the corner. Soares had to battle for a loose ball. It's still a battle, and finally stripped out of there. Edmo with the basketball. Comes out the left-hand side, and the travel will be charged. As Kosovic traveled with the basketball, trying to get the shot off. It'll belong right back to South Plains as we'll trade the turnovers. 13:20 to play here. The Texans 71, Frank Phillips 43. And the Texans looking to blow this thing out. Gadkuth across the timeline. Goes out right for Gardner, dropping underneath the guy. Back into the corner, Soares, long 3, and he dials it down. Rivaldo Soares will throw in another 3. He's got 11 for the South Plains College Texans tonight as they continue to pull away in this one. 74-43 South Plains. Out into the left-hand corner and driving into the traffic. Flared up there from 6, no good from Gar. Rebound Texans. Soares down the floor for Gadkuth. He'll attack, pull up at 8, dropped it off to Guy. It's off of Frank Phillips and out of bounds. It'll stay the way of the Texans. Moraine Gadkuth might have been a little too generous that time. Had a good look and elected for the pass instead. Well defended by Frank Phillips, and the Texans will play it out from underneath their own window. So the basketball in from Gadkuth. The Soares right side 3. They left him all alone, but he missed. Guy the big rebound as he drug it out. Soares, good cut to the hoop. Biela right-hand layup up and good. Biela just going to the ball. Scores easily. He's got 11. Texans 76, Frank Phillips 43. Left-hand side with it, Idmo. Come out into the far corner and leave it there for Tanksley. And Tanksley back up top for Gar. Gar the basketball working out of the right-hand wing. Drives it through the top of the post. Tried to go give and go. It's loose. Picked up by Frank Phillips. Gar for 3, and he got it down. First bucket for him tonight. 76-46. South Plains up 30 with 11:48 to play in this one. Gadkuth across the timeline. Hive up front for Gardner. Gardner looked at 3, pulled it down, attacks, draws a foul. It's going to be a reach-in out front. So Alosha Kovic has the foul. It's his first. The inbound pass underneath. Tipped away underneath there from Gardner, but out of bounds with it is Frank Phillips, so no turnover. It'll stay the way of the Texans with a full 30 to shoot here for South Plains. No, pardon me, they will move it to 20 as there was no possession change. 11:35 to play here in the back half, brought to you in part by Circle HBK Design, keeping me pretty fly for a sports guy at Circle HBK Design. Soares down the right side of the box, layup he missed. Rebound by Ayla, got it, drug it out of there, and the Texans keep it. Right-hand side, Gadkuth down the baseline. Gives it off, Guy, easy hoop. Texans have really done a nice job of distribution tonight. Guy's got 11. Down the floor, wild run to the jar, two-handed dunk, and going down hard was Savic, and he may be hurt. We'll take a timeout, 11:04 to play here on KLVT Levelland, KLVTradio.com, KLVT Facebook Live, and at SPCTexans.com. Back after this.
At Smith South Plains Body Shop, we are particular. After a collision, we work hard to make sure your vehicle is returned to the right specifications to keep you safe on the road.
Now he is walking under his own power. We'll tell you about it in a moment. Saunders gives it off to Guy, left side of the box, easy basket. Guy's got 13. Savage went up for that dunk, got it down, and when he came down, his feet didn't stick underneath him. And he was back and head on the hardwood from a high height. He's a lucky young man. Guy the basketball, drops it off into the box. Good head fake underneath there. Hooping the harm for Schoen as he'll go to the free throw line. He's got 6. Foul is going to go against Guy. It'll be his second. Texans really with no foul problems. Ben Biela has 3, but other than that, nobody with more than 2. C.J. Ray coming back along with Lance Amir Paul for Coach Chris Hackett. 80-50, South Plains up 30 here with 10:32 to play in this back half. And the free throw is no good from Schoen. He's 2 of 3 and has 6. Soares out the right-hand side. Up front for Guy, back to Soares. Kick out left by Ayla, 3, pours it down. Bad bend by Ayla. His second 3 of the night. Biela's got 14. Way out left side again for Paul. Paul the basketball, working out front, shovels it off, gets it on the give and go. 15-footer, no good. Rebound Gatkuth. Gatkuth down the floor, Rivaldo Soares. Soares out of the right-hand wing, drop it off underneath for Guy. Guy, tough step through, and he is fouled. He'll be fouled by Lance Amir Paul. It'll be his second of the ball game. 9:51 to play here in the back half. South Plains 83, Frank Phillips 50. Here comes Antonio Batiste. The big kid out of the Dominican Republic is on, as Guy will check off. Right-hand side, Rivaldo Soares underneath. Batiste, left hand, couldn't finish it. Gardner, the rebound, put back. No whistle as he got a lot of contact. Rebound to Frank Phillips. Down the floor out of the right-hand side. Leave it for Paul. Kick out right side, 3, no good. Out of the hands of Tanksley, and the rebound to Gatkuth. Biela down the floor. Gardner double pumped the layup, missed. Batiste the rebound, couldn't put it back. Rebound again to Frank Phillips. Down the floor, Paul run to the hoop. And a blocking foul on Gatkuth. And Gardner didn't believe that one. Gatkuth, the blocking foul. It'll be his second of the ball game. And Gardner let an explicitive fly, and because he did, the official will have him go fetch the basketball. And Gardner will run it back out and give it to the official. Official will stop and say, there you go, buddy. There's your penance for that thing you just said. Free throw, Lance Amir Paul, who is 4 of 5 from the stripe, and now he is 4 of 6. He's got 11 in the ball game. There's Lance Amir Paul. Second free throw on the way. That one is good. He'll get the second one. He's got 12. Texans 83, Frank Phillips 51. 9:17 to go here. Gatkuth across the timeline to his left. Tried to drop it off underneath, tipped away. Back the other way, Tanksley. High layup off the window in the crowd. It's off of Frank Phillips and out of bounds. You had Gardner, Biela, and Soares all hanging around that shot. And at that point, you're lucky under those guys to even see the sun, let alone the ring. So the Texans get it back with 9:05 to play, and this one is getting more academic by the minute. 83-51 South Plains. Gatkuth out left, comes down the baseline, backdoor lob by Ayla. Catch and shoot from 7. There was nothing Lance Amir Paul was going to do in that matchup as Biela kept it above his head. He's got 16. Paul driving through the traffic, had that one partially blocked. but they're going to call the foul. It's going to be on Antonio Batiste. It'll be his first of the ball game. And Lansamir Paul has his first field goal of the back half. 85-53, South Plains with 8:42 to play. Paul to the free throw line where he'll shoot the end one. That free throw is on the way and it'll crawl home. Lansamir Paul, 6 of 8 from the free throw line. He's got 15. Out front, Gardner. Gardner working out of the left-hand side on the dribble by a couple of defenders. Lobs it in. Batiste catches it. Got it blocked. Gadkuth, hard drive, left side. He gets bodied up without a whistle. Rebound pops out of there and comes out to Schoen. Down the floor, Richardson, a three-step runner, no good. Rebound, Antonio Batiste. Down the floor, Texans. Soares, backdoor lob by Ayla. Little layup on the other end. Ayla didn't catch it really cleanly. Took the points over the mishap. Ayla's got 18. 87-54 South Plains, and there's still 8 minutes to play in this one. The Texans are going to put up a number. Out front, Lansamir Paul. Paul hard to his right. Runs it up, lays it down. Lansamir Paul, nice take. He's got 17 tonight. 87-56 South Plains, 7:39 to play here. Gardner across the timeline into the right side on the dribble. Moves right back left, little behind the back move. Kick out Gatku, 3 on the way, no good. Rebound picked up by C.J. Ray for Frank Phillips. Down the floor, Paul run to the hoop. And a charging foul this time. Nope, never mind. They're going to count the basket. Lansamir Paul will score again. He's got 19. Foul is going to go against Antonio Batiste, his second. Out will come Gatkuth. Back will come Panopio. Out comes Batiste. In comes Valentine Cat. 87-58. South Plains in front with 7:18 to play. And Batiste out of the contest with his second personal. Free throw on the way, Lansamir Paul. That one he'll get. 7 of 9 is Lansamir Paul. He's got 20 to pace Frank Phillips, but it's going to be not nearly enough. Right-hand side, Soares, kick out into the corner. Garib Hewitt missed the long three. Rebound, Frank Phillips. Paul down the floor again. Charges over Pinocchio, and that time they'll ding him for it. Lansamir Paul picks up his third of the ball game over the top of DALPH Panopio. Good job by Panopio. Got back, got the feet set, got his hands down, fell backwards. Textbook charge take by the Raging Roman. Right-hand side, Soares, back steps at 18-footer out of the baseline. No good. Rebound, Garib Hewitt tried to put it back in. It wouldn't go. Rebound run down by Paul. He'll go down floor, and Gardner will block the shot. And it will be out of bounds off of Frank Phillips. 6:41 to play. South Plains 87. Frank Phillips 59. KLVT Leveland, KLVTradio.com. The timeline, Garib Hewitt left-hand side. And out front with the basketball, Gardner, kick out, Panopio, 3, and he knocked it down. The Raging Roman for 3. And he's got 10 of the ball game as DALPH Panopio has hit a pair of three-pointers tonight. Out front, driving through the traffic, Paul flings it out left for Richardson. Hard drive to his right, double pumps a layup and misses. Rebound, swatted around, Garib Hewitt picked it up. Texans the other way. Panopio down floor, Cat in the near block. Backdoor cut, shot, Garib Hewitt up and down, the hoop and the harm. What a great pass from Valentine Cat. Free throw line will be occupied by the Texans. The foul is going to go on Bell. It'll be his third. And Philemon Garib Hewitt to the free throw line to shoot the end one. He's got 9, now he's got 10. Lady Texans put 6 in double figures tonight. The Texans may try to break that. Down the floor come the South Plains, comes the Frank Phillips College Plainsmen, rather. Kick out left side, 3 for Bell, no good. Big rebound by C.J. Ray. Went up and got it and dunked it home. That is an athletic play by C.J. Ray to go get it. Texans underneath for Valentine Cat. He's doubled up and he traveled with it. Turnover against South Plains. Giovanni Scott will come back. Off will come Rivaldo Soares for Steve Green and his Texans. You got Guy will come back. Off will come Valentine Cat. So Panopio, Garrett Hewitt, Guy, Scott, and Gardner for South Plains. Right hand side, DJ Richardson closes down the left side of the box. Ooh, somebody got a big piece of the ball. And they'll also call the foul. It's on Uat Guy. It is his third of the ball game. DJ Richardson to the free throw line. Averages just over 12 a contest. Tonight, he has 4. Free throw line, Richardson knocks it home. He's got 5. So not only the Texans have been pretty solid defensively, 62 on the board for Frank Phillips. They've poured in 93 of their own. Richardson will get them both. He's got 6 in the ballgame. But the Texans lead it 93-63. Out front, Gardner to Giovanni Scott. Down the right side of the box, Scott, kick out left. Gardner, 3 too long. Garrett Hewitt, the rebound. Fights it up and misses. Rebound is going to be scrapped out of there by Frank Phillips. They might have to call something down there. This may get out of hand. Left side runner up and down by DJ Richardson. He's got 8 in the ball game. Texans lead at 93-65. Panopio out front. Right side switch for Myron Gardner. Now Guy above the ring. Fire the 3 and he knocks it down. Uat Guy has 3 threes tonight. He's got 16, and Guy has found the range this evening. Texans 96, Frank Phillips 65. Good backdoor cut, ripped out of his hands by Giovanni Scott. Giovanni Scott with a monster block working on Schoen. Schoen was coming down the right side. Guy had lost him. Scott stepped in on the help and just ripped it out of his hands. Out will come Myron Gardner for the Texans as Ben Paella comes back. 4:16 rather to play. Texans 96, Frank Phillips 65. Good drive left side, tough layup. Jalen Collins, but he got it down, and he's got 4. 96-67 South Plains. Texans trying to get to 10-0 on the year. 5-0 in the conference. Panopio, left side, drives through the traffic, kick out, Garrett Hewitt, 3, and he knocks it down. Fill him on, Garrett Hewitt. Fabulous Phil's got 7 tonight. The Texans lead at 99-67. This is Paul, kick out left side for Richardson, who backs it away from Panopio. Richardson moving back to his left, step through dribble, stripped out of his hands. It's out of bounds. It'll belong back to Frank Phillips. Here comes Samuel Tolapue for the Texans. There goes DALPH Panopio. Tolapue, 6'4" freshman out of Australia, will come on for the first time this evening. 99-67 South Plains, 3:29 to play here. Run down the left side of the block, blocked by Paella out of the hands of Paul. Got his own rebound. Reverse layup, that's no good either. And Giovanni Scott the board. Down the floor comes South Plains. Paella out the right side for Garrett Hewitt. Good leave for Guy in the paint. Left hand up and down. Uat Guy playing really well tonight. Guy has 18. That's got to be a career high for Uat Guy. 18 points is a big number. Oh, the fans are up now. Here comes Jimmy Soranke. Left side, run to the hoop. No good for DJ Richardson, but he is fouled. Foul is going to go on Guy. It'll be his 4th. So Guy will have his fourth of the ball game. And here comes Jimmy Sorunke. Free throw first, up and good from DJ Richardson. 5 of 5, has 9 tonight. And here comes Big Jimmy. There goes Guy. It's Big Jimmy time, folks. As Jimmy Sorunke, the big kid out of Rockville, Maryland, has come on. That dude looks like a tight end, man, I'm just telling you. Richardson will hit the free throw. He's got 10. Texans 101. Frank Phillips 69. Scott out front for Biela. Wants to go down low for Big Jimmy Sorunke, who is hung on to. Sorunke is called for a travel. Wow, Sorunke was getting really latched onto underneath the hoop. I thought we were going to get a holding charge. Out front between the circles for Edmo. Hugh Edmo on the dribble. Gives it up above the rings this time. And now back up top. And here comes Collins. Fights to 6 and misses. Rebound still loose. Picked up by Frank Phillips. Is out of there with it was Koshevich, and it's out of bounds. Turnover, Frank Phillips. It belongs back to South Plains. Well, the Texans are going to win it tonight. South Plains is going to move their mark to 10-0. 5-0 in the conference. Frank Phillips will drop to 9-3 and 3-3. Tolapue to Scott. Now Biela between the circles. Garib Hewitt back out front, and a foul underneath the hoop. And this time they're going to ding him for it. Theron Seal was hanging on to Big Jimmy Sorunke, and Sorunke will go to the free throw line. The 6'10 freshman out of Rockville, Maryland. Big Jimmy, free throw no good. Rebound collected out of there by the guys from Frank Phillips. Out front, look at the three to Collins, now fires it up, no good. Big Jimmy Sorunke on the rebound. Look out, here comes Stephen Hunt off the bench. Tolapue out in the corner for Scott. Tried to get it off to Sorunke, but it's knocked out of bounds. It'll go back to South Plains. So here comes Stephen Hunt into the ball game. First time we've seen Stephen Hunt tonight. And off will be coming, I believe, Ben Biela. And that's who will leave. So Ben Biela closes his night with 18. Inbound pass, still looking. Entry pass to Giovanni Scott for the big dunk. Giovanni Scott's got 10. The Texans have put this one to bed, kids. South Plains 103, Frank Phillips 69. Out front, Jalen Collins gives it off up top for Theron Seal. He'll run it toward the box where it's banged around. Collins picked it up. Fights it up, no good. Jimmy Sorunke with a second rebound. Sorunke the big board, and back the other way comes Garib Hewitt. Sorunke is a crowd favorite here. Up top, Garib Hewitt on the switch for Stephen Hunt. Now Scott between the rings. Steps to his left, pulls it down, goes to Sorunke underneath the hoop. Big Jimmy, right hand he missed. Good double pivot by Sorunke, but he couldn't get it to fall in for him. Right side, Gare run to the hoop, foul South Plains. Either Scott or Hunt, we'll see. Foul is going to go on Stephen Hunt, his first of the ball game. The kid out of Lubbock into the free throw line goes Aiden Gare. Gare has 3 tonight, and now he has 4. Well, the Texans are going to be too much. Here comes Chase Landers. Out goes Giovanni Scott. So Giovanni Scott's night will come to a close with 10. As a second free throw. Up and good by him here. He's got 5. Texans 103. Frank Phillips 71. As this one has gone the way of the Dodo. Stephen Hunt out front. Tried to go backdoor. Led Garib Hewitt too far. Down the floor, left-hand runner up and down on the other end for Hugo Edmo. Back the other way, the Texans with 22 seconds to play. Good hard drive by Landers, gives Sorunke 12 foot, left it short. Rebound picked up by Frank Phillips, and it's neither here nor there. Edmo leaves it left side. Sarunke will get called for goaltending. Sarunke will get the goaltending, coming down floor to try to shut down Jalen Collins. He's got 6. And with 9 seconds to go, the Texans are going to win tonight. South Plains up the floor will come Chase Landers, across the timeline for Hunt, and that is that. South Plains College Texans will thunder by the Frank Phillips College Plainsmen. Your final score, the South Plains College Texans 103, Frank Phillips College 75. Here on KLVT Levelland, KLVTradio.com, KLVT Facebook Live, and at SPCTexans.com. Back after you hear this, you're listening.